Imagine, if you will, a second home for humanity, Mars. But how did we go from merely observing Mars through a telescope to planning human colonization by 2050? The red planet has always piqued our curiosity and fascination, stirring in us a yearning to explore and understand. From early observations to wild hypotheses about Martian life, our fascination has only grown. This journey to Mars didn't happen overnight. It's been a series of monumental advancements and breakthroughs. Our journey to Mars began with robotic explorers. The first successful Mars mission, Mariner 4, was launched by NASA in 1964. This spacecraft, a mere 575 pounds of metal and circuits, embarked on an 8-month voyage to the Red Planet, capturing the world's first close-up images of another planet. As the 1960s turned into the 1970 OS, NASA continued its exploration with the Mariner missions, each one building upon the success of its predecessor. Mariner 9, launched in 1971, became the first spacecraft to orbit another planet, mapping almost the entire Martian surface and discovering signs of ancient riverbeds and vast canyons. In 1976, NASA's Viking 1 and 2 missions touched down on Mars, becoming the first successful Mars landers. They conducted experiments, analyzed the Martian soil and atmosphere, and sent back stunning images of the desolate Martian landscape. Fast forward to 1997, and we see the Mars Pathfinder mission, which deployed a small roving vehicle, Sojourner. This rover, not much bigger than a toy car, managed to travel around 100 yards over a period of nearly 3 months, capturing detailed images and data about Mars's surface. In the 2000s, the Mars exploration rovers, Spirit and Opportunity, took Mars exploration to a new level. Spirit roamed for over 5 years, while Opportunity lasted nearly 15 years, covering a distance of over 28 miles. The Mars rovers, Curiosity and Perseverance, launched in 2012 and 2020 respectively, have been equipped with the most advanced scientific instruments to date. These robotic explorers are still actively studying the Martian surface, looking for signs of past microbial life, and preparing for our next big step, humans on Mars. Each mission, each rover, each piece of data has brought us one step closer to understanding Mars. They have paved the path for future human exploration and given us invaluable insights into the Martian environment. These robotic explorers laid the groundwork and provided vital information for the future of human exploration. As the 21st century dawned, the landscape of space exploration began to transform. Enter the era of private spaceflight. A new epoch was ushered in, one where governments were no longer the sole gatekeepers to the cosmos. The final frontier was opened up to private enterprises, sparking an explosion of innovation and ambition like never before. Among the pioneers of this new age, one company stood out. SpaceX, founded by entrepreneur Elon Musk, set its sights not just on space but on a specific red, dusty target, Mars. Musk's vision was bold and unprecedented. He didn't simply want to visit Mars, he wanted to make life multiplanetary. For SpaceX, Mars isn't just a destination, it's a new home. A place for humanity to spread its wings and safeguard our species against any single planetary catastrophe. The company's ambition and dedication have been game-changing. The Falcon and Dragon spacecrafts were just the beginning. The real game-changer, the Starship. A spacecraft designed not just for short missions but for long-term interplanetary travel. A vehicle that could carry hundreds of people to the Red Planet and return safely back to Earth, ready to fly again. Musk's vision wasn't universally embraced at first, but as SpaceX began to rack up success after success, the world started paying attention. The company has made reusable rockets a reality, drastically reducing the cost of reaching space. They've launched astronauts to the International Space Station from American soil, a feat not achieved since the retirement of the Space Shuttle. And now, they're developing the technologies and infrastructure to make a Mars colony a reality. From producing propellant on Mars for return trips, to building habitats that can support life in the harsh Martian environment, SpaceX is at the forefront of making life multiplanetary. Private spaceflight has reinvigorated our push towards Mars, making the dream of colonization seem closer than ever. The dawn of private spaceflight has not just changed the way we explore space, but how we envision our future as a species. In this new era, the stars are not just points of light in the night sky, they're destinations within our reach. The journey is just beginning. But getting to Mars is only half the battle. How do we survive once we get there? Let's pause for a moment and consider the inhospitable conditions that await us on the Red Planet. Mars is not exactly a welcoming host. Its harsh climate, with average temperatures hovering around -80 degrees Fahrenheit, is just the beginning of the challenges we'll face. Then there's the issue of oxygen, or rather, the lack of it. Mars's atmosphere is primarily composed of carbon dioxide, with only trace amounts of oxygen. This means that we can't just step out of our spacecraft and take a deep breath of Martian air. We'll need to bring our own oxygen supply or find a way to produce it on Mars. Radiation presents another significant obstacle. Mars has a much thinner atmosphere and lacks a magnetic field like Earth's, which protects us from harmful cosmic and solar radiation. On Mars, we'll be exposed to much higher levels of radiation, which can lead to serious health problems. But don't lose hope yet. We're already developing potential solutions to these challenges. Consider terraforming, the process of transforming a planet's environment to make it Earth-like. It's a concept straight out of science fiction, but some scientists and engineers believe it could be possible. By introducing certain microbes or plants, we could potentially kickstart a process to gradually alter Mars's atmosphere, making it more suitable for human life. Alternatively, we could live in specially designed habitats. These could be built to withstand Mars's harsh conditions, provide us with a breathable atmosphere, and shield us from radiation. And as for oxygen, we might be able to produce it right there on Mars. NASA's Perseverance rover has an experiment on board called MOXIE, which is designed to convert Mars's carbon dioxide into oxygen. If successful, this could provide a model for future oxygen production on the Red Planet. Adapting to life on Mars will be one of humanity's greatest challenges. But with our ingenuity and determination, it's a challenge we're ready to meet head-on. So, what might Mars colonization look like in 2050? Let's journey into the future, to a time when the first human colony on the Red Planet is no longer a dream, but a reality. A reality that began with a handful of brave pioneers, the first Martians if you will, who took the leap of faith, making Mars their home away from home. By 2050, this nascent settlement could have grown into a thriving community. Picture a landscape dotted with interconnected habitats, laboratories for scientific research, and perhaps even the first Martian farms. These farms, utilizing advanced hydroponics and aeroponics, could be producing fresh food, contributing to the colony's self-sustainability. But life on Mars won't just be about survival. These pioneers, our Martian neighbors, will also be building a society. Schools for Martian-born children who, by the way, will have an entirely different perspective on what it means to be Earthlings. Spaces for arts and culture, because even on Mars, humanity's need for beauty and expression will find its place. The development of local industries might also be a part of this Martian society. With the potential for Mars to be rich in resources, who knows, we might see the first Martian-made products. From Mars-grown food to Mars-mined metals, the possibilities are endless. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Mars in 2050 will still be a harsh, challenging environment. It's not going to be easy. The low gravity, the thin atmosphere, the freezing temperatures, and the cosmic radiation will all pose serious challenges. But it's these very challenges that will drive innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And through it all, these Martian pioneers will not be alone. They'll be connected to Earth, receiving supplies, support, and even new settlers eager to join the Martian adventure. So as we gaze towards the future, we must remember that Mars is not just a destination, it's an opportunity to expand our horizons, to test the limits of human resilience, and to foster a new chapter in the story of our species. In 2050, Mars may not just be a planet, but a new home for humanity. The journey to Mars is more than just a physical journey. It's a journey of human innovation, resilience, and determination. As we gaze upon the vast expanse of the cosmos, we see Mars not just as a celestial body, but as a beacon of possibility, a testament to the human spirit's unyielding thirst for exploration and understanding. Imagine, if you will, a future where we've established a thriving colony on Mars. It's not just about survival, but about the expansion of human boundaries, the defiance of our earthly limitations. We're not just building habitats on alien soil, but we're also constructing a new chapter in the annals of human history. This journey is also about scientific discovery. Mars, with its untapped geological and climatic mysteries, presents a treasure trove of scientific knowledge waiting to be unraveled. Each rock, each grain of Martian dust, holds within it the potential to rewrite our understanding of the cosmos. And let's not forget the technological advancements. To survive and thrive on Mars, we need to innovate. We need to design and build technology that can withstand the harsh Martian environment, technology that can sustain life millions of miles away from home. As we look towards 2050, we stand on the precipice of a new chapter in human history. The red planet awaits. From a distant point of light in the night sky to a potential second home, the journey to Mars is a testament to human ambition. We've explored the early expeditions, witnessed the dawn of private spaceflight, and imagined life on Mars in 2050. The journey ahead is filled with opportunities and challenges, but our resolve is unwavering. As we gaze at the red planet, we don't just see a world of dust and rock. We see a future, a challenge, and a hope for humanity.